Hi, I'm Rex with Pure Choice Motorsports. I want to show you some tips for cutting air conditioning refrigerant hose. So this morning on the table, I've got three different examples here. The first example is reduced barrier, just normal reduced barrier hose, AC hose. I've got a piece of 6, a piece of 8, and a piece of 10. Next, I have the very same hose that's Pure Stealth. So this hose is the very same hose as this. It does have our nylon braid on it. And then finally, I have Easy Clip hose. Easy Clip hose as it comes out of the box. And then I have our Pure Stealth Easy Clip hose with the nylon braid as well. So how to cut this to length. Over the years, we've experimented with lots of different methods for cutting air conditioning hose. It's pretty simple process. This is a hose cutter that's commercially available that we've used. This one has a nick or two in it, so someone in its lifetime has used it to cut something other than air conditioning hose. This is another style that we used at times in the past. This is another hose. I think this is a Craftsman that we use. This sort of smashes the hose and cuts it like a anvil style cutter. The best cutter that I've found is actually a PVC pipe cutter. This one's a Milwaukee. It's a really good quality one. They're available at Home Depot. But this is the best tool that we found to cut air conditioning hose. So typically I will mark the length, and with standard reduced barrier hose, if I know the length, I can just simply put the hose in the cutter, ratchet it till it cuts nice, clean, square cut. That was a piece of number 6. This is a piece of number 8. Again, nice square cut. This is a piece of number 10. So very simple. On the Pure Stealth reduced barrier hose, I like to use masking tape. So I'm going to cut myself a short section of masking tape. You can see that this end's been cut, but it's got a couple frays on there, so I'm going to carefully wrap the masking tape around the hose nice and tightly. And that masking tape is going to prevent those frayed ends. I'm going to put it back in my cutter, ratchet it down, and there I have a nice clean cut. I do have a tiny little fray that showed up, so I'm going to take my scissors. I'm going to trim that guy off. And there I have a nice clean cut through my Pure Stealth reduced barrier hose. Let's try it again on the number 8. Short section of masking tape. Nice and tight. Nice clean cut. Almost no fraying. I can peel that masking tape off now that I've got it cut. Carefully peel it back. And I have a nice clean end, virtually no fraying on the end. That's what the masking tape does for you. This is Easy Clip hose. This is standard Easy Clip hose as it comes from Aeroquip. I'm going to ratchet it down, cuts nice and squarely. Short section of masking tape is what I'm going to add to the Pure Stealth Easy Clip hose. Nice and tight. Ratchet the cutter down, and I have a nice clean cut. Don't use this for anything other than hose. If you get a nick in it, that's when it starts to give you trouble. We've used this exclusively for AC hose, probably for 1.5 or 2 years. We cut an awful lot of it. As long as this is the only thing you're using this tool for, it'll last you forever. Make sure it stays nice and sharp. Don't try to cut braided stainless with it, but that's how we like to cut our air conditioning hoses. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share, and thanks for joining us today.